Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading for April. You're like, shut up and get on with it. Why are you so late? Happy April Fool, happy Easter, happy Passover. What's going on, Leo? A little bit impatient. Fire element in you is like, Five of Wands, feeling threatened and annoyed and needing to defend yourself. The Death card, against inevitable changes. Eight of Pentacles, working on your craft, working on your knowledge, but feeling maybe a little bit unsure. Am I doing it right? Is it the right attitude? Is it the right approach? Doesn't feel right. No. You don't need to know everything. Leo, you don't need to know everything. You can't. Beginner's mind. Breathe. Be like, I don't know everything. And then the things that you do know are like, oh, do I know this? Three of Wands, yes. Being in tune with your knowledge and with your road. Focusing on that. And we go down from the Five of Wands to the Three of Wands. Feeling agitated, impatient, annoyed, not sure who's against you, who's with you, to the Three of Wands, being more serene, more assured with what you know, who supports you. A work environment or a school environment that has to do with knowledge. Well, that's funny. It's like, yeah, I'm working as any work or school doesn't have to do with knowledge, but you are really working on making your craft better. Using good foundations that you already have. Enhancing your knowledge. And for some reason, it feels really different and new. Maybe you have a new project at work. Maybe you have a new challenge and you need to prove yourself. And you feel like people are watching you and testing you and giving you little challenges. And you're like trying to defend yourself when in fact, there's no need to defend yourself. No one is attacking you. It's just a matter of, okay, you need to bring results now. It's okay. Another card. Ten of Cups. Focus on the support group you have, maybe your family, maybe your partner, your friends, your soul family that are very harmonious with you. And let that energy kind of be the guidelines of whatever it is that you're working on right now. So focus on your knowledge and the things that you are excited of also learning. And instead of feeling threatened and annoyed and insecure, just be like, tap out of that energy, tap into the energy that is harmonious and synced with you, and that will really help you do the things that you need to do. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that you need to do right now, right? I look at her and I see like a woman, specifically in this deck, in the Londa Tarot deck, the Ten of Cups. She's like, it's like she's in a spa. Here she's all bruised and attacked and kind of needing to defend herself. And here she's like, I'm a Greek goddess. Give me a massage. Tap into that. Maybe go get a massage, literally. God knows you've earned it. You've been working really, really hard on yourself and in your job. So, treat yourself. I like this reading. It's very like practical, on point. There's a narrative, a story. Usually I start with like big ideas of spirituality and deep stuff and like Now you're like, nah, just give it to me how it is. I did the work, did the growth. Now I just want to know what's going on tomorrow. How do I handle this project? How do I handle this new partner? What do I do? King of Pentacles, is that the new partner? Someone at your workplace, perhaps? Huh, Leo? They're kind of looking at you. Like, oh, I want that. Because you're looking pretty hot. You're like in your realm, in your element, all balanced, all calm. That's how you need to present yourself. When you present yourself like this, I feel like maybe this is the recent energy or something like that. You went through from presenting yourself like this as someone who's always in a conflict or an inner conflict or always fighting or always whatever, into someone much more grounded. Or maybe someone in your environment is looking to look at you in a more grounded way. And now you're giving them that. Right? A little bit more secured and happy with yourself and inside your own skin. And that makes you really attractive. Let's continue with this narrative for April for Leo. For the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you were lured to this video, maybe you're a cross-watcher that is curious about a Leo. I don't know. Take what you can, leave what you don't need. Alright? I always tell people, know thyself. You should know if this resonates with you or not. You should know. Okay? If you don't, we have bigger problems to take care of. And if it's confusing and you're unsure, regardless, you can always come to me for a private. Okay? The information is below. What is up with work in your life, Leo? Pentacles are coming up. Money. Look, even if there's a little bit of conflicts or confusion, it's like you're gathering your coins. The earth element is super strong. So whatever challenges are coming at you, they're like, it's almost feel like minor stuff. Not like survival crazy stuff. It's like minor daily stuff. Relationship with your coworkers. What you're gonna have for dinner. Stuff, you know. Semantics. But we also went down from the 8 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. So it's almost like, okay, maybe I'm taking upon myself too much with my aspirations. Maybe I need to be more focused and be like, okay, what are my coins? What am I focused on? What am I actually working on? Give me the project that is mine. Don't give me all the things in the world that needs to be done right now. Just what do you want me to do? And you know what? Don't wait for someone to tell you. Get up and be like, okay, this coin, I'm working on it now. This coin, I'm working on it tomorrow. Make your own prioritize. Take control over the situation. King of Pentacles and the Death card. They take control over themselves, over their path, over their ideas, over what it is that they're doing. They're not letting things confuse them. I feel like this is in the past energy or in your current energy that you need to let go of. Okay. One more card and then I'm going to show you the cards and I'm going to start clarifying. Okay? We'll go to your extended after we have maybe 1 or 2 more cards. Alright. What else for my Leos? Oh, my beautiful, charismatic, sometimes dramatic Leos. I am Morgane, by the way, in case you're only now joining for the first time. If you're a newcomer, welcome. And there you are. And there you are. Strength. In this specific deck, the Strength card is has the number 11. Rather than in normal decks, most decks, it has the number 8. And the Justice has number 11. And here, it's like your inner justice, your inner balance. is coming from a place of inner strength, from your choice, rather than a karmic force that comes and cuts something out of your life for you, right? Like in the Justice. And here it's like, I know my skin. I know who I am. I know what I am. Let me wear my leotard. Don't wear fur or leather. This is not what I'm telling you to do. No. Just please respect the animals as part of Mother Nature, and you have your own skin. Seriously. If you need someone else's skin to feel cool, then we have a problem. We do. We have a problem. Anyway, Strength card. You, in your element, really strong, really in the center of things. People are really being lured to you, asking for your advice, asking for your guidance. And it's like this major shift in just a month. You went through from this little baby lion that is feel threatened by the world and feel like they need to battle all kinds of small, annoying battles. You are going through or went through or are about to go through a really major change. It's like, I'm done. I'm done with this BS. I don't need this. I'm going to focus on my work. I'm focus on my essence. Focus on all the amazing knowledge that I have. Because I'm a badass lion or lioness. And like, the rest is just, I don't care. And that makes you so appealing and attractive. And then this earth sign, or someone who embodies this earth sign around you, just can't ignore you anymore. You're like, look at you. Some of your stories is there are either two women and a man in between needing to choose. Or there are two men and a woman needing to choose. Hard to say. Because both these cards, both Ten of Cups and the Strength, come up really strong. But I feel like for most of you, this is just you really tapped into your element, looking really good, being really impressive, like this inner strength and you're really strong on the inside and really beautiful and gentle on the outside. And that is like, I just can't find another word to express it other than really hot. It's just sexy. Funny. First, like originally they're like looking into these guys, but now I accidentally put them like this, where they're like looking outside. You're like, dude, you want to come? Come. You don't want to come? Don't come. I don't care. I'm in myself, in my skin, in my element, in my power. Nice, Leo. I'm liking this. So many of us, of all zodiacs, are really tapping into our powers, and people are just no longer resonating with that, or just kind of either have to work harder to prove themselves to you, or you to someone else, or they're just kind of, sorry, I'm coming back, or they're just kind of going away. Nice. All right, so I have the High Priestess, speaking of female strength. Another majestic, luring essence. You know, it doesn't matter how this High Priestess tries to hide in the underrealm. Like, her energy is so powerful, you can't not see her, and her knowledge. Especially with this Eight of Pentacles. This is a occult knowledge. Some of you are really learning on the occults. Tarot, runes, numerology, and all that jazz. Reiki, healing, energy, a lot of energy work here. From the earth, from a place, from strength, from a place that is really in tune. Like, you went through, I feel like so many of you in my readings right now, I'm not going to show you now. Hold on with that. So many of you that are watching right now has went through the karmic lessons and the struggles and the relationships and the travelings and the growth and all that jazz. And now you have broken down the boundaries of your own karma and psychology. You're really tapped into a very strong earthly element that makes you feel really in your place. It's very sexy, as I said. And now, like, all the wisdom that was hidden inside of you for maybe years, maybe lifetimes, is now coming up into the surface. And not just on the inside, like with your own thoughts, but also in practice. Like you're really learning how to work with your energy, how to create life, how to create your own life, you know, in a very practical manner. It's almost like you found the keys to how to do it in your daily behavior. You're really in control. But, and that leads me to the next card that fell. With power, and knowledge, and charisma, and beauty, comes great responsibility. And that's the next lesson of the spiritual warrior. What do you do with this power? Because I have the Devil card and the Seven of Swords, and both of them together are pretty mischievous. They want what they want, how they want, and they're going for it. Doesn't matter if it's moral or not. Doesn't matter if it's truthful or not. It's a very selfish type of behavior. It could mean that you're so luring and so powerful and so energetic right now that, you know, the more, it's like, think of it in a practical manner. The more you are successful, the more people want to be around you. Some in a benevolent way because they have a lot to give, and there's a good balance giving and receiving kind of flow between you. But some are just energy leeches that want to use you and be around you and enjoy you. So if I didn't have that, I'd be like, sexy. Knowledge of the good and the bad, of the light and the dark, transforming it into like very vast knowledge. Okay, great. Or even in twin flames, because I have the 11. That's the potential of it. But because I had the Seven of Swords come down within, there's a challenge of, you know, really being on top of yourself, on top of your game, from the spiritual moral aspect of it. Or not letting someone else draw you back to where you used to be, you know, because you got out of this, of the struggle, of the pettiness, of being the weak lion. You got out of this. But now someone from your past maybe wants to be like, wait, but you're so amazing, I want you back with me. But where are they taking you to? Are they taking you here for the 10 of Cups? Great, if that's what they have to offer you. Long-lasting companionship, relationship, stability, flow, beauty, positivity, inspiration. Wonderful. Maybe it requires some devious work. Maybe you need to lay low and keep it a little bit quiet for a while. Or are they taking you there, to the game, to controlling you? Who doesn't want to control the High Priestess and the strength, right? But the Devil can't. Now, another aspect of this, because I have the Devil and the Death card here, both are representative of the, you know, the realm of the dead, the underrealms. And Persephone was temptation, the Devil, tempted by Hades, the king, the god of the dead, of the underrealm. In Greek mythology, the underrealm is not hell. It's just where everybody who's dead go to. Okay, that's it. So, that's it. So it's just a grand and vast kingdom. Not necessarily good or bad. It's just underneath the earth, and you don't go back to the living because you're dead, so you're there. So he fell in love with Persephone. She was a goddess of life, the daughter of Demeter. And he lured her to his underrealm using the Torah. It's a beautiful flower that can be very healing and very poisonous and causes hallucinations. Shamans use it for spiritual work and energy work. Anyway, Persephone is what's the word? Herbalist. She was very tempted by it. She grabbed, here you see he's holding the flower. I forgot, I didn't even notice when I was telling the story. So she was tempted by the flower. She wanted to know the secrets of it, the knowledge of the flower. She picked it up, and that's when the gates were open and she fell into the underrealm. And he, making a long story short, She ended up marrying this character and became the strongest, most powerful witch, sorceress, goddess in the Greek mythology, and maybe in all mythologies, because she's also Morgane Le Fay. You know, she's the Lady of the Lake, the Queen of the Island of Apples, of Avalon, the holder of the knowledge of the life and the death, of the good and the bad, of the inward and the outward. So there's actually amazing potential for a connection, a love connection between two powerful characters that can bring you royal. But again, with power comes great responsibility. So you need to be, Seven of Swords isn't necessarily devious, only when it comes with the devil. But on its own, it's strategic, it's smart, it plans. Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, they're planners also. Make sure that you do it right. So you know what? Make sure you do it right. You know, if someone comes back and offers you something and you're not sure where it comes from, if you're at a place where you're the high priestess, where you're strength, then you know what? Maybe you can trust yourself to either guide them in the right direction or to recognize it. Let's take an outcome before we go to the bottom of the deck. This is going into your extended. Ooh. Ooh. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is good. This is great, Leo. This is good. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Still, there's a little bit of the devil, of the uncertainty, of the fears, of, you know, of what if it's again battles, what if it's again not true. All the heartache that I went through, all the pain that it caused, all the agony. I don't want to go back there. You should not go back there. You know, like, is it true or is it false? Can I trust it? Can I not trust it? The Nine of Swords is in reverse, so that's good. The Two of Pentacles shows the dilemma, the uncertainty. But the Two of Pentacles is someone who is debating, but from a place of fears. They know the truth. That one of the Pentacles, they know it's the true one, true answer, whatever. But the dilemma comes from fears and all kinds of buts and doubts. So some of you, there's a part of you that is very knowing of what it is that you need to choose or do, or what kind of path or work or studying you need to choose, or what kind of path you need to walk. And simultaneously, and some of you are really, really confused and feeling fearful that you're not in the right journey. It's like a crossroad. One leads to truth and certainty and being on your path to your white magic and strength and knowledge and wisdom. And one path leads to obsession and lies and fears and insecurities. What do you choose? Which one goes where? I don't know. You know. It could very well be, bear with me on this one, because I have 1, 3, and this is 3. I have Hades and Persephone. They're actually a very mythological, godly couple. And I have here the alleged choice. What if it's not a choice? What if what seems to be scary and confusing is now in reverse? It's no longer that. It just still holds a little bit of the energy of it, you know, muscle memory. But maybe it has went through a change. And you could have both worlds together. Interesting. If you watch the Aquarius video, I speak there about the paradox between the worlds, living one reality, but intuitively feeling like you're supposed to be living a different reality. And that's for those of you who are not schizophrenic and not insane, but actually aware and connected. And now here in the Leo reading, I feel like there is an opportunity of maybe connecting between the world of what was the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of agony and pain, is now in reverse. This could be representative of the sacrifice that needs to be made. I don't know, for some of you. But Seven of Swords tell you have to be smart. You have to do it right. You have to be planned. Don't just fall straight into it. You're better, you're stronger, you're smarter now, so you can do it. Okay, bottom of the deck. Who else had the star at their bottom of the deck? Well, I think it was Capricorn, but I'm not sure. The star is like the most beautiful, powerful women in the deck are in this reading. So awesome. The star, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands, a lot of sexual energy, 3 of Cups, third party situations, having fun, not thinking too much, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Okay. So, some of you are like, I'm done with this third party situation. I'm meeting someone new. Boom, love, new love, completely new. From fun, from you're going out somewhere, you're having fun, you're drinking, you're with friends, you're chatting, you're having fun. You think you're meeting someone to just hang out with, but something amazing comes out of it. Great, that's good. Some of you, okay, this might not happen in the next month for some of you, because I see if we are now in the beginning of April, 8 of Wands, 8 plus 4 of the 3 months, plus 3, January, February, March, the end of March. That's 11. That's the end of November, which is Page of Wands is December. So I'm sorry, I just did the calculations. I have here November and December. So, and it matches with the 8, like 8 months from now. If there's a third party situation or unclarity when it comes to relationship, a love affair, this is love. I can't have the Queen of Cups and the Star, the card of love, and the 3 of Cups and the Page of Wands without thinking romance and passion. There's a lot of passion in this reading, by the way. It's almost like I'm being burned now with all the fire. Right? So for some of you, this will be resolved towards the end of the year, November, December. One will be, you know, out of the 3 will be 1. Out of the 2 will be 1. If we're not talking romance, this is an extremely creative time for you. You are creating, you are manifesting, you are working on the things that you have a lot of passion for, that is a lot of fun and energy. You're learning from the fun. If you started a new job that you're now just kind of examining the work and focusing on making it right, once you go into it, once you figure it out, you will just have so much fun, so much movement and joy and like new experiences and adventures, but it's also going to be deep and meaningful. It's not just superficial and on the surface. And you're really tapping into like what it is that you love to do. The best way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. So you have yielded to a temptation that scared you, but was your inner truth, and magic happened. The Star is somewhat of a combination of the High Priestess and the Devil. She holds a Pandora box. It's all the angels and all the demons, all the light and all the dark. So once you have united with all these elements in you, whether within yourself or with someone whom kind of you were worried that they're evil, but in fact they were just really connected to your inner instincts that you yourself were afraid of. But now when you took that leap of faith, went to the unknown with this person or with this endeavor, job, project, you know, creative risk, something, you really found your fountain of youth and passion. And then now, from then on, things are going to start moving really, really fast with a lot of opportunities and communication and people coming in and out of your life and positive messages and messages of love and messages of creativity, work. I have money here. Why did we start this reading so agitated and annoyed? You know what? I started the same way with Gemini. It was like agitated, annoyed, and then I saw the reading. It's like so amazing. So I feel like both you and Gemini, maybe other zodiacs as well watching, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all of you guys. If you're watching this video, it's almost like you're now handling just the leftovers of a very difficult energy that you had to handle recently, past few months, past few years, whatever. And it's already gone, but you know, the body remembers, and it's still like the bubbles are still, some of it are still leaving your body, your energetic, your ethereal body. So you're still kind of, your muscles are still holding tight. Because wait, who, am I defending myself against someone? Is this real? Do you have real intentions, or are you trying to fool me again? What? It's just your memory, your trauma, your PTSD, let's just call it that. But I feel like something really amazing is unfolding to you. And I feel like I really trust you to know the truth. I do. I want to clarify. Because Three of Cups, Page of Wands, and two really beautiful, powerful women. Like also in here, I had the Strength and the High Priestess. Like, is there something going on? What are you playing with? Some of you are not like, it's not even a dilemma. Some of you, although there is the Two of Pentacles right underneath. But choice will be made really, really fast. A message of love will be given to one specific party in this situation. And since this is your reading, then I feel like this is you. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups versus the Star. If this is a third party situation, how will this, I mean, we already have the answer, but you know what? I have the Ace of Cups here. Underneath, I have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, we have the answer. You are going to find him, her. Some of you it will be in the next month. Some of you it will take about up until 8 months. Okay, but you're on that journey. And if it, bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, you know it. I can't stop. I can't stop. Okay. Wow. Yeah, there is a very, Justice with the Five of Pentacles, there is a very strong ending that is final, that is coming to a certain narrative of some of you. Something needs to be left behind to have a brand new start. So if it's someone else that is leaving a certain lifestyle to come to be with you, that's their new start, and a new start for you in the way things work. Or you are leaving something that was just a karmic situation that is no longer at your best interest, and you are open to get all this magic. But you need to understand that whatever it is that is going on right now, whether you are, you know, guided into, whoever you are, kind of what's the word? The current is helping you swim towards. Right now, it's a very truthful time. Many of you have really put behind you karmic situations. So the path is really clear and truthful. So what you are guided towards from the inside and from the outside circumstances is very truthful and right. So just listen to the road signs. Okay, I have a lot of major arcana here and aces. Those are roadblocks. They help you guide you towards the truth, okay? So you can trust what is going on right now. What is going on right now is not a lie. It's not another karmic lesson. It's not another BS, excuse my language. This time is great. So, no, I'm not going to give you time frames. I just don't connect with that. I feel like it's silly and untruthful. Some of you, it will be really, really fast because the energy is already there and you've done the work and you're there. Some of you, it's going to be like, it's going to string along for up until the end of the year 2018. Okay? And there is wedding bells in the horizon. or promotion and, you know, and raises and winning the Oscar, whatever. Where is it? Where is she? The actress. Okay. Again, so the Gemini, Leos and Geminis have a very similar energy right now in the next month. If you're artists, if you're actors, things like that, you're really in the center of the stage. You're really kind of working your energy, and people are noticing you and they want you. Okay, you're in the spotlight. Also have the Star. Many of you who have went through you know, a journey to fulfill your dreams, most probably artists, you're now going to a time of success, of really finding, you know, the reasons why you've been doing this for it. Kind of ripping the awards. Okay? I should remember your reading and the Gemini's reading next time I'm feeling agitated and impatient and be like, oh, this means it's going to lead to something really, really awesome. I've been ending my readings for April with a monthly rune. Runes are Celtic, Nordic sigils, symbols, letters, energy workers, divination tool, healers that the Nordic tribes, the druids, the priestess, the hierophants of the Celtics, they used to carve on wood or stone, and they used them as a language and as a divination tool. And they are very practical in their essence. Not that they're not spiritual, they're also spiritual, but they're more like they're. If the cards can be very esoteric and amorphic sometimes, the runes are like, nah, I'm just going to give it to you as it is. So the rune for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who's watching that feels that it resonated, for Leos for the month of April. I have one. No, it's not that one. It wasn't that. Leo for April. Ugh, I kind of wish I had taken the other one. Just kidding. We'll take it. We'll take the truth. Raidho in the reverse. Raidho in its upright. Movement, journey, good business transactions, inner change and journey, and also exterior change and journey. Good messages, good communication, good cooperation. In the reverse, it's almost like Mercury retrograding, messing things up. Take things slowly. You went through the changes. You went through the death card. It's either in your recent past or now going away. Now, you just need to harness what you have learned. And don't be in the muscle memory of having to go through battles or to fight or to suspect. Breathe more deeply. Walk slowly but surely. Don't now be like, oh, I can't move. No, you can move. Just move with serenity. Okay? And read the fine print of contracts. This could also mean someone in your life that is either leaving or is going through a process of leaving something behind. That isn't easy. It could be the change is not easy. Okay? But this is not to go against all this reading recently. This is actually just to emphasize that no more room for struggles and battles and being stuck in the past pain. Just tap into your inner wisdom. Know when to have Raidho upright and know when to have her in the reverse. It can also mean a certain individual that was an enemy that is down. depending on the situation, for really, really just some of you. Okay. This can also mean be careful on the road, be careful with physical transportation, be mindful. All right. Okay, Leo. Okay, Leo. Okay, lionesses. That's what I want to say. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your subscription. The fact that you press subscribe and you're like, yeah, I want to see your next video. I want to see you next month because I like what you say. Or I appreciate what you say. I really appreciate that, and thank you. The choice that I make according to like whose videos am I doing first and etc. is I either go by the most likes, most comments, most views of, if like so far cancers have been amazing, and then I have like more than 9,000 views in less than 3 days. So if this keeps up, then they will be the first. But if not, if you'll press like and comment and all that jazz, and maybe you will be the first. I don't know. But keep in mind, this is one way I also, and that will win, go intuitively. So I'm sorry if you think that I'm late, or if you were waiting, or if you were mad, but you know what? Handle it. For private readings, check out the info box below. Just email me and we'll talk about it. We do private sessions, no problem. And have a very happy April. And I will see you in May. My name was Morgan, by the way.